to become an apostle for Jesus. Now, this radical encounter with Jesus, it was a vision, which is how most apostles and prophets, evangelists and pastors and teachers are called even to this day. We're not, we don't just self-appoint ourselves. We step out in faith because we've been called by Christ. And it's important to understand that. We don't just, today I'm going to be an apostle. No, it doesn't happen that way. So he was official representative of the Sanhedrin, if you will, and he was out there killing Jews who had given their lives to Christ. And so today, if you look at it, we have a lot of religious people in the world who do things for the sake of whatever reason they're doing them, but it's not for the right purpose. And that is because they're under orders of their King, Jesus. As part of this new vocation that Paul now had, as his eyes had been blinded by the vision of Christ, and now he has to be healed. And the next step is he's got to relearn everything, because he was a Pharisee. So all that religious stuff that he had learned, he had to relearn it. He had to be transformed, just like we do. And so that's what this book is about, because there's a conflict in the Roman Empire of all the churches, because many are going on about what they were doing before. In other words, if you were Jew, you're still doing the Jewish traditional practices. And so Paul has to deal with these things. Just as we have today, we have those called Hebrew roots, and they'd love to be Jews. Well, we're not Jews. And we don't practice those things. Those things are symbolism. They're important to us to know it. But the fact is, we don't force people to wear a prayer shawl or get circumcised or all these things that they try to force on people. We need to understand there's only one way to heaven, and that's through Christ. No practices, no religious practice or otherwise can save us or transform us. And so as we study in this book, we need to get really specific, because, I only have about an hour here. I'm thankful that you all come in and spend time with me here. But, most of the people in the area that Paul was dealing with were new converts. These were not new, old, Bible Baptist believing kind of folks. These are just new converts, and so they had a lot of difficulty, very specific problems that needed to be answered. And so Romans is that book. It's that letter that Paul writes